toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the UConn Huskies, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. He'll start this drive going to the air. Slings it downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Powell. Breaks free. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn.
That is how you make a quarterback look good. Throw it short, run it a long way. He gets all the yardage for that play. Start the football game, finding your...
The UConn offense goes back to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second touchdown, Huskies. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Sails one into the middle. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Snags it inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. He wants it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You got a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away.
This offense has it with really good field position. They're going to throw it to start the drive. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to throw. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 30. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving. All kinds of time before he fires right.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dances away to buy time. Got a man. It's Powell. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The Huskies will line it up on 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Bringing the heat. He's going to fire to the left. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Huskies have their offense in high gear.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate.
Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. There he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Under fire. Throwing on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Buys a little time with his feet. A strike downfield. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Lets it go to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Huskies! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap.
UConn going back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this QB's put.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Looking downfield on 1st down. On the run, deep down the right side. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
And how nice is it to have an eraser at the quarterback spot? First down, you get sacked, lose a bunch of yards. In a more difficult situation, you call a pass to try to attack the secondary, but he's got the ability to do this. Just pull it down.
Touchdown, UConn! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to...
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Now adjusting. He'll get rid of it. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
This quarterback is such a playmaker, and his arm is what makes him so special. Could this be the game that sends him to New York City for the Heisman Trophy? He's now got over 450 passing yards.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your...
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you.